guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. We are off on another log cabin, but it's not like how it's been for the past 2 years. I've actually got someone with me, so it's not a solo anymore. But guys, I've been very stressed. The case is overflowing. Yes, that is predominantly my stuff. Dan's got a few bits to go on the back seat. I've got my electricals bag. I still don't know footwear. I've just took extra footwear because it's very chaotic. We all know what I'm like when I'm packing, so we need to get this in. And then we've got a few errands we've got to do. We've of course got to go to the supermarket. We may or may already not have a bag, not really of food, but of alcohol. Yes, we're not exactly going to be doing cocktail making as such. I know we bought the kit, but we're going to be using the bottles. Do you remember from TK Maxx and HomeSense, the ones where you literally just add your liqueur in? So we're going to be trying to give them a go. We need to pop to a supermarket, do a little shop, because we're not really aiming to be in much, guys. And then we should be on the road. Oh, and we've got to pop back to our workplace because Dan's forgot his tablets. So we're having a second detour. Oh, and he's just took some chocolate out of the snack bag. Guys, my throat a little bit sore. I feel like it's either Noah Khan delayed reaction, or I had black tea yesterday and it just really didn't vibe with me. So no, we're not needing onion. Dan wants to put an onion in the room to clear the toxins. Absolutely. I've got all the electricals, I've got my cool stuff, I've got the editing bits, we've got filming bits, everything. So, oh, peach rings, I need to take them as my little car snack. I've got a few little peach rings left. So yes, this is another log cabin. We are off to, I think it's Lancashire, it's called Laceby. So when we're out, we're going to be looking in Cleethorpes, Grimsby, and then we're going to have a day at York. So, see how it goes. Let's go. Guys, right, we have just been to Lidl. As you know, Aldi. Right, so food, as you would have seen, is filled. We come back and there was 2 old biddies by the car, and I'm like, can I get in my car, please? We've got some snacks. We've got, Dan's picked up very healthy pork scratchings. I picked up a little steak fajita. Dan's also got sea salt and lime, and then we've got a sushi pack just for like a little road, even though I do think halfway we will maybe be stopping for a little coffee. Yeah What you got there? Oh no, I need that for the directions.
Oh,
that's going to go on there.
Fall out your pocket.
So it's 1:45. Let's see how long it's going to take us to get there. You're already eating.
No, I'm not.
Laceby Manor. Let's have a look. Oh, actually no, is that even our... It must be Laceby Manor. Right, 3.5 hours it's saying. So, let's get on the road. You can't even see me here. And when you see some nice... Oh, just all the things for you to focus, the pork scratchings first. And then when you see like the nice driving montages, that will all be courtesy of Dan. So right, let's get on the road.
about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
We're here. So this is our one. We're literally second to the end, minus my car that has no wheel trim, but we are moonlight. Can you see that there? Moonlight. And then we go walking up the decking. We have our little gate, which we know half the time, trust me, to go the wrong side. Oh, it's a little latch. There we go. Dan's just sitting in the car. He was like, I'll let you do your little bits and bobs. So, decking area outside. He wondered where the door was and said, how are you going to know? I was like, it's fine, because I think, there we are, the door is around here. Oh, very big archway. And then here, of course, you have your sofas. And then the hot tub. And oh my God, there's a little rubber ducky. A little rubber ducky. And of course, the hot tub is bubbling away. Lovely. We'll leave the little duck there. But this one, guys, we've got a sauna in as well. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, I don't know. How do we... I feel like we need to read the measurements. But we have a little sauna here. And you know how I am with doors. The door is probably not gonna last long. I'm probably gonna break the door, ain't I? But oh, there must be a log burner because we've got logs down here. So let's have a look. In we come. Oh, this is cute. Oh, it's warm. Yes. Not gonna lie, guys, I really need a wee wee. I've been in that car and I'm like, I need a wee wee. Look at this. Oh my goodness. We've got a lovely mirror here. A little seating area. Senses. Here is our little lodge cabin. There's all different doors for that. I've never seen that before. Right. We have got the log burner, guys. Oh, I love this. And what's this? Wood-fired pizza. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Let's have a look here. You know I love having my island, okay? We've got a big love seat. These are the radiators. Big love seat. Nice big like 4-seater sofa there. We've got a buffet. And this is the log burner. So Danny's going to be in his absolute element with the log burner. Oh guys, look at that. Lovely little doggy photos there. And then obviously you have your front balcony. There he is. I don't know. No, you can't see him. He's zoomed in. Then you've got your little dining table here where we'll be having breakfast most days. And then you know I love looking in all the cupboards. What have we got here? Oh, is this the fridge? Oh, we've got milk. Fabulous. He wondered if we had an ice cube. Yes, there's ice. He's going to be very happy because he wants to do cocktails. I love this like natural wood. Love this. That's dishwasher. We've got the basics. Oh, what have we got? We've got a wine cooler. Oh, guys, I love this. Oh, my God, there's storage everywhere. Yes. And then, look, this is autograph. Welcome. So we're at Leigxx Manor Resort, guys. So this is the little booklet. I'm sure we'll be reading through that. Dan will be the first to have a little read through. I mean, wanting to own a lodge, if only we could, eh? So, yes. Oh, local activities, the cinema and bowling. We have seen that, and we was looking at the museum. So, okay. here we are, and then we are, where are we? 15. We're right there. So of all the lodges, we're right down the end. Let's have a look. Oh, actually, how much are the pizzas? Fries, £5, a margarita, a tenner, pepperoni, 13. Okay, okay. He's going to be very happy. There's cookies. And, oh, there's tea, coffee, sugar. Fabulous. Let's have a look. Oh, what's here? Oh, wow. Guys, it's got a utility room. Guys, I've never had a utility room before. Look, it's got proper light. Oh my goodness. I should have told Mum. Mum would have probably given me all the washing to do. This is what I would love. I would love to have like a little pantry utility room, but I'm not quite got the budget for that, let's just say. Right, this is the most important thing, the thermostat. Yeah, we all know the thermostat. And then, guys, look how bougie that bed is. Oh my God. Did I not shut the front door? Or is that someone coming in? Oh God, that's great, guys. I didn't even shut the front door. Oh, this bed is bougie. And look, oh my God, this could be where I could do my sit down with Shan, or my scandals, my confessions. TV, I love this. Absolutely. Look at it. This is like royalty. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day travelling. And then what have we got here? Oh! Above! Oh my God, and the shower's behind it. So you guys know how much I love the baths. And then, so this is the one that leads you out to the sauna and thing. Okay. I'm going to lock that because all the doors seem to be unlocked, so we need to lock it. Oh my God, Brogan is going to flip. Guys, they've got white company. I need to tell Brogan this. Whenever we have somewhere or we go somewhere and there's white company, we're like, that's it, it's bougie. You've got your little toilet in the corner there. I love this. Look at that. And then you have your shower. Oh, that is a big shower, guys. So then what is this door? Because it's not another bathroom. We've only got, oh yes, all this walk-in wardrobe space. Yes, please. Guys, I don't know about you, I'm feeling very snazzy with the carpet. This is, so you know what's going to happen? It is going to be, we're going to unpack the food. First thing I actually need to do is send Dada a video of the cabin, because he's like, show us the cabin. So I need to quickly do a video for him, take some photos. But guys, this is amazing. Right, I'll see you when we're in the kitchen. Guys, we probably didn't need a lot of stuff, but you know we always have it. And the majority, I can't lie, is alcohol, guys. We've got some Cocoa Bay vodka, because we need to actually put the things into ferment. We've got diet lemonade, all the juices. So actually there's a lot of alcohol coming, because one of the bags we've got as well from home is full of the alcohol. So yeah, I mean there is of course coconut milk, but that's for a pina colada. So it's not exactly the thing. Did you have a look at the pizza menu?
I didn't know.
Fries a £5, pepperoni 13 and margarita 10.
Oh wow.
Not too bad, but you might have seen in the clip before, we've got meatballs for dinner tonight. So they are going to go on that. We've got 2 lots of sausages, and we've also got some chocolate chip melt in the middle cookies for a dessert tonight. Because I think the plan of action is we're going to cook tonight. The next 2 days we're pretty much probably going to be out. So Thursday we will have a little bit of a chill, I would say. Oh, me pepper split. Right, we have got a lot of snacks, guys, like a lot. I feel we need a drawer or a shelf just for the pantry.
Or a pantry.
I know, there's a thingy there, guys, as well. I'll put the snacks out there, because then they're out of the way because Dan did go through his pork scratchings. Didn't he, darling?
They're actually quite nice.
I'm really funny with my pork scratchings.
I didn't realise you got thick and something.
Yeah, if you have the pork scratchings, you know, sometimes it can be a bit like, nah, no. So we've got cheese, we've got some fruit. Don't think it's because we're being healthy. It's actually for the cocktails. So we also bought tea and coffee, which they've actually gave us tea and coffee as well. So that's fabulous. Biscuits, 2 packs of biscuits. They give us cookies. So to say that I feel like a lot of this might go back. Oh God, I'm going to break the biscuits. Let's just put the biscuits there, shall we? God, almost broke the plant. So yeah, we've got cherries, strawberries, and then salsa for the dips. And then I don't know what all this are. Oh, we've bought 2 lots of coffee. Okay. We've got a lot of coffee here, guys. And then we've got loads of snacks in case when we go on our hike one day, we want the snacks to be there so that we haven't got to faff around buying a lot of stuff, but we'll probably still end up buying a lot. The thing that is a lot of the stuff that we've bought, guys, is from home. So, I mean, oh, where's my tortilla chips? Where did I put them? So we did bring quite a bit of stuff from home, and that is of course the cocktail set, of which I don't actually think we're making cocktails from scratch.
You might not.
You want to make them from scratch?
Why not?
We'll see. Are you kitting out the walk-in wardrobes?
I'm just trying to keep myself busy.
So we've got that for it. And then, as I say, this was the stuff that we bought from home. I've got 2 pairs of my shoes that were chucked in because, yeah, they can go under there. I bought a lot of pancake stuff as well, guys, because we've got like bake at home rolls with the bread. Oh, goodness gracious, that's going to drop. We've got pancake mixture, because we might be making pancakes. I bought bacon. We literally only bought bacon the other day, so I was like, that's fine, we can take that. These are the 2 things from TK Maxx that we got for the cocktails. So we just need to add in the liqueur and juice to them. We've got some more fruit. We've bought some oranges and lemons. I can't lie, the lemons are pretty much for water because we need to have a little bit of hydration. Dan's chucked in the lime juice. Oh, my big Valentine's Day box of chocolate is in there. And then, right, so guys, this is where I'm actually going to put the drink on the back there, because when you see how much we've actually bought from home, this might be where you think, guys, like, what is happening? So I think we're going to put the tea and coffee there with our lovely little pancake mixture, and then the alcohol that we bought from home. Dan bought his Howler Head Kentucky Spirit with banana, so that is alcohol. He then also bought, oh, I can't lie, I wanted this, the bottle of Baileys. We have Baileys. He also then bought the Reykjavik vodka, even though we did buy a bottle of vodka from
You make it sound like alcoholic.
Aldi as well. And then all the little minis, guys, that we got from Iceland, which are bitters, bourbons, gins, vodkas, and then 2 bottles of spiced rum. I mean, I'll be driving most days, so you
I don't mind driving.
we might have to swap and switch, because I think if we're going to go, I don't think we'll go through all this alcohol. I think we've been very optimistic, let's just say. But I suppose it's always better to have a choice. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll do a little overview to show you all the bits and bobs, because, you know, we love to have a little food haul on the channel. And then what I'll do is probably put you on a time lapse when we're bunging it away, and then we need to put the stuff in. You're just standing there eating your pastries from Costco. I don't know if I said, guys, we're in Costco. I think it's good if you've got like big families or wholesalers and that, but for me, I just found it overhyped. Probably a very unpopular opinion. Don't come for me, but no. Even the bread's not a fan. The bread's like, you've been ripped off from me. So I'll give you an overview, and then we will chuck it all away into the cupboards. These bags can go in the little walk-in pantry. I'm very, very happy with this. And Dan said it's probably the bougiest place he's been.
It is.
Yeah. I said to him, this is like the size of it. I normally have this to myself. And he was like, what?
It's crazy.
I get all my content done for you guys here, don't I? Right. Let's put it in.
Now looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free.
We're having a detour to Morrison's because Dan left his backpack, which had all of his toiletries in. So luckily there's only a Morrison's 8 minutes away. So that is what we are going to pop off to quickly. Do you want to look up? Oh God, you got my bracelet with it.
Yeah.
We're going to quickly pop to Morrison's, and then I said once we're in, we are in. So yeah, Morrison's, get some toiletries. He left, he said he was too busy getting my bag, and I was like, you forget, with these log cabins, I'm used to being on my own. I'm used to lugging all these bags about myself. So he was helping me, bless him, but then he forgot his bag. Oh God, almost knocking myself out there. So yeah, we're gonna quickly pop to Morrison's. As I say, it's only 8 minutes away, and then there's a Tesco extra, but we don't really go to Morrison's much, so we'll pop into Morrison's. Oh goodness gracious, what have I gone on? Sending feedback. I don't want to send feedback. Let's go. He's like, I can't believe I forgot my bloody bag. Right, Morrison's, off we go. Thank you, cheers. You would have seen that we detoured to McDonald's, guys. I just needed some nugs. I am starving. I think Dan's faffing around with the hot tub. But I must say, the McDonald's already beats our one. They are fresh, they are crispy. And yeah, we managed to get all these bits and bobs that he needed from Morrison's. As I say, he forgot his toiletries, bless him. And as he was going past, I was like, there is a McDonald's attached to the Morrison's. And he was like, are you hungry? I was like, I am Hank Marvin, I can't lie. Because we didn't stop off on the way down, guys. We just drove straight through. I only stopped off to get petrol. And the log burner is not a proper log burner. It's a synthetic one. So, Dan's a little bit gutted because He does love a log burner, but hey ho, we've got it on, we've got the heat. I actually need to put the heating on. And then I'm gonna start dinner. What we do need to do is put the alcohol in the infusions. Okay, we'll see how that goes. We're gonna tuck into our nugs, and then I think we'll both cook dinner, which, as you know, I'm used to doing the cooking away, but Dana said he'll do cooking as well, and he even said he'll do a breakfast, so I'm like, okay. Let's actually see where he is. I know he said he wanted to work out how to use a sauna, and he actually unpacked all the bits and bobs for what is he doing? How has he got out there? Because that door's locked. Oh god, guys, you know what I'm like with these doors. Hold on. Has he locked me out here? Oh my goodness, guys, what has he done? Oh, there we go. He's in the sauna, literally. What are you doing? You're trying to muck around with it. Okay.
They won't come down. But look at the ceiling.
I know, it's got the starry lights. And then Dan's just faffing around with the...
No, it's just pressing buttons.
And then the starry lights. Okay. Well, I'm going to let him be there. I'm eating all the nugs.
What?
It's okay. Don't set it too hot because the thing's coming on.
What is?
That. Because it's a light. But I'm just going to leave him to... He's faffing around with that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, also, guys, you see this dressing table? How good is that? Storage for days. So, yes, I'm actually going to do the most important thing of... We're going to crank it round to 30 because I do like it warm. When he comes in, we was going to have the pizza, but we're going to have the venison meatballs tonight. When he comes back, we'll probably do a little time lapse for dinner, and then it will be chill. I've already set up for like my diaries and everything like that, so that's good to go. But yeah, I also got some lockets because say my throat's a little bit meh. But I'm gonna eat some chicken nugs. Dan's gonna work out the sauna, cook dinner, sit on that sofa and chill. Oh, we also bought card games. Cards Against Disney. The one he got me for Christmas, You Laugh, You Drink. We've got normal playing cards and then some like couple, supposed to be a conversational starter. We'll see how that goes, hey? But for now, nugget time.
feels like I'm gonna lose. Silence takes a hold, I can't let it go. Chin up, no one knows. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail, away from things I let go. Floating on the waves, we go bottoms up, we go all the way. When you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. And face that another day. We go bottoms up. Hurting in my soul, shaking through my car, left me in the cold. Chained to what I know, drifter on the road, take it where I go.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm not doing good at this game, guys. Have I got some remedies from dinner?
Thank you very much.
What did you have to do? Make eye contact with your target and lick every inch of your lips. There's me thinking I've got,
Whoa. That's my card.
there's me thinking I've got something on my lips from dinner. Right, let's have a look.
Let's-
Ooh, it's my one, isn't
You
it?
need a sip first, darling.
Oh, God. Heaven forbid I miss a drink.
Come on.
But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail.
I kept it straight for so long. What the f is that? What?
It's actually very fitting for you.
I'm thinking a hummingbird.
You're a hummingbird. Flap your little wings and go sip some nectar out of the juiciest flower, your target. I love that one.
Oh, God.
That was so fitting for me to get with you.
Man. Okay.
Drink that.
I thought I'd done so well then.
I did. It was until I done the you doing? So I won the game. It's the first to get to 7. Guys, some of them are really like, not what I thought. I thought it'd be like you laugh, you drink. I just thought it was going to be like random jokes. That was like milking a cow. You had to do like Magic Mike dances. You had to pretend to do like sex ed classes. I'm like, that is very, very near the mark. I think tomorrow we'll do Cards Against Disney. That's what I'm looking forward to because it's like Cards Against Humanity. Cards Against Humanity is absolutely savage and I love it. It's literally just getting to 8 o'clock. I've just voice noted Brogan and caught up with her because I've asked for them tips for York when we go on Wednesday. So she's given me all the tips because her and Liam have been there and they absolutely loved it. How was your first experience for You Laugh, You Drink?
Oh.
That was a lot more like raucous than I thought. Is it raucous? Raucous? I thought it was just going to be like funny jokes.
I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be a little more. I knew it would be stupid, but.
Yeah, but like Magic Mike dances and pretending to milk a cow.
Act as if you are about to perform a. No, we won't say that, Mum. Spinning circles, yelling, I'm a washing machine, repeatedly.
I'd end up knocking myself out.
You're drinking on this.
I know. That's what I mean. Oh, don't read through them because then you ruin it for if we play it again another night. Just put our ones to the bottom of it and then we know that we've done them. And I am the champion.
How you didn't laugh at me trying to milk you, I don't know.
Trying to milk me, calling me Marianne. No. And would you look at that? We have passed 40 minutes and it is 8 o'clock. Did you go and check the
It had already turned itself off.
Oh, hold on, is there 2 sets of decks?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of cards.
Oh, could you imagine if I picked up the
You probably picked up the X-rated side.
That's what I mean.
And there's like a PG side. Oh, well, the sauna's turned itself off, so Dan knows how to roughly work it for tomorrow.
I'll just put it back on.
Oh, you can put it back on again.
Are you going out this one this night?
I don't know if I'll do sauna. I'll do hot tub.
Okay, we'll do the hot tub.
Because Dan said it's like, so you don't have to end up waiting all the time if you put it on like the hour before. They're different colours, aren't they?
Yeah.
What are them? Oh, okay. Well, we are now going to pop in to the hot tub. And I'm looking forward because the starry lights are on. So yes. And from the look of his face, I think he's got even more X-rated ones there. Ay, ay, ay.
Away from things I let go, floating on the waves. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. When you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. And face another day. We go bottoms up. We go bottoms up. And face another day. We go bottoms up. We go bottoms up.
Promesas son nada más que solo palabras, y si no las cumples se van a desvanecer. Algún día volverás tú al lado mío y yo de testigo. Vamos 1, 2, 3 sin estrés. Muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven, yo sé que tú quieres. Vamos 1, 2, 3 sin estrés. Muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven, yo sé que tú quieres. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, y todos esos placeres que brinda la vida, que nos hace tan feliz. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, y todos esos placeres, como acariciarte, conocerte de raíz. Recupera la fe cuando yo a ti te vi, mami. Bailabas como un ángel, me acuerdo de ese party. No lo hacías despacito, no eras como Daddy, eras como Bad Bunny, tu flow bastante cari, alright. Hermoso y con timites me gusta, y con esas sencillas que asusta. Sabe bien cómo es que es combi completa, de cabeza a los pies. Sin FX, mami, yo te entono, te subo el pitch y te derrito el cono. En mis historias siempre te menciono, pa' esa reina necesito un trono. Sin FX, mami, yo te entono, con esos besos, chica, me emociona.
Good morning, guys. Sorry, yet last night we completely KO'd. Dan put my Primark Come Shop With Me on, and then before you knew it, KO'd. I just need to do the thumbnail for tonight's video, but oh, let's bring you a little closer. We slept like a baby last night. I had to get up and turn the heating off because Dan was absolutely melting. I had it on 30 degrees, so yeah, that got done. Oh, I have woke up a bit wheezy, guys. I had my lockets yesterday. I don't like them lockets. I'm going to have to find some different ones. And I feel my throat, I couldn't get my breath this morning. And I don't know why, but I was very like wheezy. So I'm not speaking a lot at the moment. Dan done a cup of tea this morning. Done washing up. I went and then done the biscuits. And after that, we've just chilled. We've just been listening to the birds. The birds and the bees. Been listening to that. It's 25 past 8. I think we'll probably try and get out on the road maybe like 9, half 9, because we're going to go to Cleethorpes today. Hopefully we can get parked up along the promenade. If not, we'll have to find somewhere to park, because Cleethorpes and Grimsby are like quite nearby. So we're going to try and go there. Glad that we bought the Iceland coats, because it does feel a little bit fresh out there. I don't quite know what the plan of action is today for when we're there. I just know, oh God, I've lost my water. I just know that we're going to be down like the promenade bit, to be honest. So yeah, there's not a lot today. I definitely feel I can't speak much first thing in the morning, because I'm like, I can't catch it quite. So yes, I am going to quickly do my thumbnail, and then I will jump in the shower. I said tonight I will be having a nice bath. Last night we just jumped in the shower after the hot tub, but come back. I don't know what we're going to eat. There's actually a Taco Bell drive-through in Cleethorpes, guys. Why do I not have this down south? Why do I not have this down south? But yeah, we're going to do that. And then I think tonight will be a chill night, because if we're in York tomorrow, York's about an hour and 20, I think Dan said. So yeah, we'll be having an early-ish night tonight. So let's see what happens. As we speak, Dan's trying to book a York ghost tour, because he wants to do the ghost tour. So yeah, productive morning, and hopefully I'll look a little bit better than this when you see me next, and hopefully I sound a bit better. But yeah, you know, it's one of them things that if I cough, you know it's gonna hurt your throat. You're gonna be like, that's what I'm gonna be like. So yeah, roll probably. Will it be a time lapse? You see me get ready most mornings. You'll just see me hopefully looking a little bit better. So guys, I bought my mini perfumes with me today. I say with me today while we're away. You know, the ones from the perfume shop. So I've got the Kenzo, Carolina Herrera, Jean Paul Gaultier Mini Divine, and Eternity for Calvin Klein. I've put the Carolina Herrera Good Girl because that was actually one that was on my list. I think Dan's, you've got the Hoover.
I'm playing.
I could just hear the thing of that. What do you think of this? Oh God.
Okay.
He's worked out how to do the dust. What do you think of that perfume? It's one of the ones on the perfume shop calendar.
Wow, that smells very fruity.
Caroline Herrera, this is the Good Girl one.
Oh, okay.
That's on my list. I'm having my walking boots today because we might be going down. Oh no, the boots are not going to go in the bedroom, so I need to make sure that everything's out of the bedroom. I'm not going makeup today, guys, because my skin feels she's very flary, so I've put some moisturiser on. I have still put my lashes on. I said to Dan, I was like, I'm not going to go makeup today. He was like, don't put lashes on, it's all cool. I was like, no, I need to put lashes just to feel a bit put together. So this is how we're going to be, because I thought if we're going seaside, I want to be like comfy at the seaside. We're going to have the big Iceland jackets on as well, so I don't really want to get makeup all inside that. But I like this little Carolina Herrera. Caroline Herrera, I think that's it. Bag is ready to go. I might not actually even need a bag. That's the thing, these Iceland jackets, you can literally fit everything in. I might not even need a bag today, Dan, if we're having the Iceland coats.
No,
there's pockets everywhere. Oh, and in Dan's backpack that he forgot his jeans, so he's in shorts.
Let's roll. I could deal with it. Let's go. Right,
let's get off. We're going to Cleethorpes and Grimsby. And I take the spare battery with me, and I need to charge the rest when I get back. So right.
Okay. Okay, sorry, go on.
We're gonna go?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's go.
Con tu peso y tu nivel, yeah. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres que brinda la vida, que nos hace tan feliz. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres, como acariciarte, conocerte de raíz.
Guys, it's so cheap down here. £7.20 for parking from 10 AM until 5 o'clock tomorrow, and £3.95 for a jumbo battered sausage, chips, curry sauce or mushy peas. Like, I think we need to move up here. Honestly. I think as well, somewhere around here is the little railway train. And we've come down and we're literally parked right on the promenade. I mean, it looks a lovely beach. We're going to see how far we can walk down and then walk all the way up. I mean, we've got until 5 AM tomorrow morning to be here.
I mean, do you want to drive? You want to ride?
Yeah, maybe the roller coasters aren't quite to spec. I mean, if you said that we was going to go on that, I think I'd maybe say no. It just reminds me of a...
It's like an old traditional.
Yeah, it's not like, say, Southend that's modernised and all of that jazz. It's like, look at the little shops and cabins.
That reminds me of family run.
Yes, very family run, very natural.
Yeah.
And when I say like for a beach, it's actually a beach like quite far out. It's not like Southend where the water's all the way up.
No.
Is it? It's actually quite sandy all the way down. I said it kind of reminds me a little bit at my nan's when I go up north to see her. Whippy Dippy Donuts.
What?
Whippy Dippy Donuts.
Whippy Dippy Donuts, okay.
Rock Factory Outlet. How can you have an outlet of rock? Oh my goodness, and fudge. Welcome to Cleethorpes.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll drown, but what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on.
There was like a little train I wanted to go on, and it looked quite big in the pictures. We found it. It's really small, and I don't know where it went because it said that it went around the whole village. Mini golf there as well though. We almost got crazy golf. We just had to walk through the geese. Whew, scary because you know I don't do birds. I get very, like geese and swan and pigeons, I get very nervous about. But you've got a Brewers Fair here, a Premier Inn, we found the drive-through Taco Bell, KFC, Subway, McDonald's. So we've literally walked the whole bit. So now I'm thinking where to adventure into the town of Cosy. See what it is. I can't lie, I'm getting a bit peckish though. There's a lot of sweet and savoury smells around here, and yeah, very central. If you wanted to come down for a little weekend away, get the Premier Inn, you're directly on the promenade.
Straight on. Well, yeah. You've got the entrance side, you've got the
Little train track.
We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine, the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I'm stuck with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe I tried, but what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. I'd rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna dive into.
Guys, they do great fish and chip shops. And it's thick gravy. It coats the chip. So we went to Papa's and got a large cod, regular chips.
I'll punch you in the face.
We got seagull soup, no about us. Mushy peas and gravy. And it comes to just over $13.50. Wait, it's about the size of the cod. It said that it's been seen on BBC. The world's largest fish and chip shop. I mean, that's a very bold statement. I mean, looking at it though, there's a tea room, the takeaway, and then the restaurant's out the back. If you're in this area, you'll know Papa's. I think the proof is I thought the Grimsby.
No, not yet, mate.
Stay away from my chips. Me and Dan don't condone violence towards animals, but we're not having any seagull or bird take our food right back now. That's for sure. Grimsby, I thought was 20 minutes away. It's not. It's about an hour's walk. So we're gonna have this. And I should burn it off. And I want to try and find the Heritage Centre. Considering Dan don't do fish and chips, you're tucking into it. Not bad. And the weather's actually really lovely. It said it was supposed to be showers today. But as you can see, the sun is out. The sun is out in Cleethorpes. And it's not that cold, but I do feel that we definitely did need the coat. It's a little bit... I wouldn't be in a t-shirt down here. No. And the amount of places we've seen for like the best ice cream, the best donuts. Donuts, 5 for £2.50. At Southend, Dan said it's £1 per donut. So that is definitely a selling point up here. You get 10 for a £5. We're going to tuck into our fish and chips and then give you a review after it's actually started to fill up now. We've got it just at the right time. Let's keep eating. Guys, 10 out of 10. Even you liked it, wouldn't you? You said 10.
That was lovely.
Nothing beats fresh fish and chips from the seaside. I think we've got to walk up this bit.
What, to get the cruise bit?
I think so. We've now got to manoeuvre ourselves for an hour to get to Grimsby, so I feel like I need to put my phone in. Or can we do it on your phone, because my battery's naff? Can we do it on yours, because my portable charger, I didn't bring the lead for it. It's called Grimsby Heritage Centre. It says 1 hour. Dan said that this has set us up very nicely for a little stroll, which I think it is. So now On foot, from Cleethorpes to Grimsby.
Prefer to walk along the seafront, although it may take us a bit longer. But if we walk through there, we don't have to be walking on country roads.
Okay, I'll leave it to you.
Should we see?
Type it in and see what it says. We might get lost, guys. We might get lost.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this.
But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe I'll try. What can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you. Dive into you. Dive into you. Dive into you. Dive into it will be alright. So let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
Hey, I wish you could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you, you don't even notice. Should've told you straight away, you don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed. You know that I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I'll let you know how it feels when time goes slow. And I won't let it rush when I see you dance. And the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you. I fall into you. Hey, I wish I could show you more, 'cause baby you deserve some more. But still you're here and that's what I adore. Should've told you straight away everything I have to say. But I'm afraid and I know you haven't noticed. You know.
Then we got your time in, and we got time run it up again. He can say, look, I was going to leave those
Incoming, incoming. I'm coming. Message incoming. Hello? This is for Shannon. Yes. Over and out. Full steam ahead. Starboard, starboard.
That I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I'll let you know how it feels when time goes slow. And I won't let it rush. When I You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to tell me sorry that you take back all the things you said just to hurt me. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to show me sorry you have changed now. But it's the same old story. Our love just went cold.
I went to the gift shop again. That was actually a very cheap gift shop, £10. And £4.50 of that was me brochure. Now, we're lucky we don't have the car because I would have detoured into B&M and Home Bargains, but we don't have the car. We've got about an hour's walk back to Cleethorpes. What did you think of that?
That was very.
It was educational. Definitely like not how you'd think of the bloke. I think it's good to see like, and they had like the smells and the temperatures, like it was cold in one bit with the rain, then it was warm in the boiler room. I'm not gonna lie though guys, if you're going there with Litlands, please be aware that there are like life-size mannequins, yeah. And some of them are like at tall levels. The first bit we went in, I literally thought we was going into the dungeons. And Dan was like, there's a geezer at the top. I'm like, whew, okay. But, you know what, see, I think we have our museums in London. And our museums are like, you're not getting in a museum really less than 20 quid per person. That was £8.50 entry and I think kids was £4. And we've killed about, what's the time now?
3? Yeah, 24.
We've killed about an hour in there.
Yeah.
Which you might think, yeah, £8.50 for an hour, but it's not something you see every day.
It's really not.
And I feel like we were saying like how Brothers Grimm, Dan was saying it didn't give Grimsby a good light. Something like that I think is actually a really good bit of heritage.
Yeah, when you
for England.
When you understand that when that ship there that Shan's passing by,
yeah,
they built 12 ships alongside it.
Yeah.
One of them went down, and as recently as 2010, they, I think it was Norway, we read that went down and found the ship that had gone down and received the bell for it. So, received the bell from the ship because that was what that was there. But yeah, it's
heritage that you wouldn't normally have. And I think when you're in London, you just learn about London stuff and not really stuff like this. But it killed about an hour or so. We know a little bit more, and we can say we've been there. And we've seen a big ship. That is part of the Grimsby history heritage. And I've been to 2 gift shops, so I'm happy. Now we've just got like the hour walk back to the car. Maybe on the walk back, might detour for some ice cream.
okay. You're thinking ice cream.
Guys, we are back. Bearing in mind we left here about, I'd say it's got to be about 9:15. It's now 5:15. We didn't hop to the cinema or bowling because, to be honest guys, we was just too knackered. We walked, if you're from this area, we walked from Cleethorpes to Grimsby and back. Had a look around, obviously, the Heritage Centre. Walked up and down the full bit of the pier. I checked my steps earlier and it said 26,780. To say my tootsies are sore is an understatement. My throat's a bit better. I feel like I can breathe a bit more easily, but yeah. I'm a little bit peckish now. We was going to detour to one of the pubs, but we said we've got plenty of food here, let's use them. The fire is on. Dan is setting up the sauna. I think we'll probably just have snacks, to be honest, or we might have like all day breakfast for dinner, because as I say, we didn't have a breakfast this morning. And maybe play some more card games. It is hot in here. I left the heating on 15. We've walked in and it's like, whoo! So yes, but it's been a lovely day. Very much like out being a tourist, seeing everything around. And yeah, as I say, our feet are just killing. So I don't know what the plan of action is, but I'm sure we'll catch you up. But yeah, throat's a bit better, so that's good. I just hope it's okay for tomorrow. Because if we go to York Minster, that's like 275 steps, Brogan said. Ooh. And also Dan has booked the York Ghost Tour, which starts at 8 o'clock at night. And it says 90 to 120 minutes. So it's going to be a very late... Sorry, the camera died on me. Did you say you set the sauna up?
Sauna set up.
Sauna set
Within
up.
2 minutes, or it's already jumped 2 degrees from 16. Oh no. So I just checked and it's 20 degrees, so it's jumped to 4.
Bikini is on the rad getting hot. Dan shorts getting hot. What's the plan of action? We're going to check the cocktails, aren't we?
Oh, a little bit of hydration first, please.
Yeah. Do you feel like... Oh, actually, no, I didn't leave it on 15. I left it on 30. Let's turn it down to maybe 18 degrees because I've got the fire on as well. So it is very, very hot. And we shall see how the cocktails have come out, because I think they're going to look...
Well, I've been shaking these.
Yeah?
Yeah. Before we went, I'd give them a...
I can't wait to try that pina colada one.
But something that I don't understand, you see this layer here? Is this just pure sugar?
Maybe.
So when I'm... I don't know, it doesn't move. So is it the bottom of the glass to make it look like that there's something there? Because I'm sitting there, I'm just trying to shake
Has the other
these.
one got it?
Yes. I was sitting there
Oh.
thinking, I don't know if it's for the look, I don't know if it's for flavour.
I think we should strain it and give it a go.
You know?
Yes!
Just do it
Right, we need the little sieves.
over there.
And
What are you putting it into?
I think a highball. It's either them. Oh no, them.
Oh, you like them, didn't you?
I do like them. They're like a hurricane glass.
Okay.
We'll have that. They can go there. Let's give it a little bit of... You've got your little sieve. I love these sieves. Over the glass. Oh my god, it's perfect. Oh god. Oh. Oh, you think to do it like that? Okay. Oh god. It's a heavy bottle, guys. Let's do it like that.
It's clogging.
As I say, mine's clogged. Mine has got fruit bits in it though. Is this so that it takes people longer to drink?
I'm going to try and empty this a little bit.
See, mine's got all the fruit blocking it. I'm going to go just a little bit of it, guys, because I've actually still got a bit of Bailey's left as well. You're going for a full sweat. Oh. Bless me. I'll leave that there to put our little sieves on.
Tell you what, then I can call that quits.
Yeah?
I've already emptied some of it.
I'm going to grab one bit glass of Bailey's as well. Because it's technically all the same, right? Let's have a look. Smells good. Oh, that's not bad.
You try that one?
I said you want to try that side. I know what side mine is.
Oh, that smells really banana-y.
Woo! Yours is nice. Yours is very strong. We've also bought some candles away with us, guys. You know I love our candle from a log cabin. We've got the mango, the strawberry dream tea.
Woo!
And then this was one I picked down up for Valentine's because it reminded me of Iceland. And it's also a crackle week. So we're going to enjoy our drink strong, innit, darling? Wow.
I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in. When I begin to get myself together again, you are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. Have to get over you again. Have to get over you. I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in. When I begin to get myself together again, you are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. Have to get over you again. We collide, we break down, caving in to our doubts. Faces filled with sadness.
Your battery's not charged, darling.
Yeah, I got 2 charged. We've just been playing that card game, and now it's like 8:10. We've actually been playing that for about 40 minutes. So we are now gonna jump into the hot tub, then go in the sauna, and then what I am gonna do tonight when I get out is I'm gonna have myself a nice bubble bath. So I'm gonna set up the stuff for the bubble bath before I go in the hot tub. Then I go hot tub, shower, no, hot tub, sauna, and then I'll jump in the bath and have a nice little pamper. But I've got a bikini to wear tonight, which probably ain't the greatest because belly vibes.
Oh, shut up.
But dinner weren't too bad, was it? Just a little rustle up together.
Dinner was lovely.
So yeah, very excited tomorrow for York. So yes, you're probably not going to see much because it is hot tub vibes. But I will see you before we go, Kit, because I might even try and put on that My Lover Stalker Killer when we come out if it's not too late.
What, before we go to bed?
It's okay, I'll be there to hold your hand.
Oh, that'd be fine.
Because it's only an hour and 20.
Oh, that might put it on. What,
Yeah.
the whole lot?
Yeah, it's only 1 episode. It's just like a little docu-series.
Okay.
So we'll do that. So right, I'm going to get ready for the hot tub. And I'll see you tonight when we're all cozy in. But video's gone live. Thursday's video's done. I just need to do a few little bits. We're being productive.
When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go. Said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way to better.
We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together.
Hello, it's a lot, well, I say it's a little later. It's a lot later now. It is about 10 o'clock. We are watching me. I said to Dan we'll put the Netflix episode on. And he was like, no. He's like, well, watch you. He loves watching the episodes. I said, because it's weird because he is obviously here with me when I'm filming these, but he's not in the videos. My skin is so red tonight, guys. But I do think that the hot tub has helped it tonight. It has like cleared it out. My throat is still getting a little better. But are the stars out? Actual stars, or Dan just said let's go look at the stars. Is there actually? This, guys, can you see that? Go out? Oh, don't lock me out, it's cold. Oh, wow. Guys, I don't know if you can see this. Probably not, but there's loads out here. Ah, that's cute. There's tons. There's loads. I don't think you can see that, but there's loads out there. That's cute. It's definitely a bit fresh enough. There's 1 minute left in the sauna. Dan has, it got up to 58 degrees in there. But yeah, we're watching me. And the plan of action for tomorrow, guys, is get up, go York. Let's see what York has to offer. I've turned the heating off though. No heating on tonight because 26,171 steps we done in London one day. Should we see what I've done today? Because I know that it's more than that. I know that it's more than that. It's almost 27,000. Let's just have a look. Oh God. My phone is not... Damn, my phone is not broke, okay?
Yep.
Let's have a look. Right. First thing I need to do is change the alarm from 3:30 in the morning because we don't be needing that.
26,000.
Is that what yours says?
26,215.
Oh, okay, very precise.
Lies.
Shall we see what mine says? It says more. My one says today. My phone's a little slow at the moment, it's lagging. I feel like it's had enough of being used at the moment. It's like you're downloading all these parking apps on me, like what are you doing? What was yours? 26,500?
Nowhere near 26.5. 26.2.
Oh, okay.
Go on.
My phone's freezing for some reason.
Because it's broke, that's why.
Oh no, it is 26,977. Almost 27,000 steps. So if that is literally just walking Cleethorpes to Grimsby, what do you think we could do tomorrow walking around York?
I don't know.
It's 10:10. I think I'll probably set the alarm for about 7ish. Give us a little bit of a lay-in. Like, this is luxury. We're only used to like 5 hours sleep most of the time. So having a lay-in till like 7, we're like, oh my God. And then, oh no, let's have a look. So, oh no, there we go. 8 hours sleep, who are we? So yeah, that's going to be that. And then tomorrow, as I say, it will be a late night because Dan has booked a ghost tour. Are you looking forward to that?
I am.
Because we actually have a form of a ghost tour booked in March. I won't tell you what it is because you'll probably see it on a little bit of a spooky vlog, but that's going to be a fun one as well, isn't it?
I'm looking forward to that one.
I'm looking forward to it. It's got fish and chips with it as well.
I'm sitting here yawning my arse off. Sorry, Pete.
That's okay. We're going to hit the sack, but we will see you tomorrow for a very action-packed day. Tomorrow is day 3 York. I can't believe after tomorrow I've only got 1 full day left. This is what I mean. These times go so quick.
Don't look at it like that. Negativity. We don't need that right now.
Oh, what did you think of that card game? I liked that.
Yes.
We've got the other half of the deck of cards to go through either one night, one morning. But yeah, people get funny sometimes with cards that are like conversation starters. But
really?
Yeah, sometimes people are like, why do you need to do them? Like, surely you know your relationship. You do know your relationship, but it asks things and questions things that you might not normally think of.
Yeah.
And I think it's very good. So yes, we're going to hit the set, guys, and we will see you tomorrow in day 3 of the vlog. Good morning, guys. My throat's gone now. I can't. I've been trying to faff around this morning and my throat is just kaput. Oh, and of all the days for the throat to completely go is when we're going to York. So, we thought it was 1 hour and 20. It's actually 1 hour and 50. So, thank goodness we reserved parking. So we know we've got a space. Even if it's at the top floor, we've got parking. We're not going to rush to get there, to be honest, because our tour is at 8. So we're thinking if we maybe leave here about 10ish, get there for 12, and then we want to look at the York Minster, because that's what Brogan have done. 275 steps. When I'm like this, I'm kind of like a little bit worried, but we're still going to do it. We're going to try and find the cathedral. We are going to try and do York Dungeons, and I've just looked outside and it actually looks like it's pouring down. Let's try and... has he locked all this? He has, hasn't he? I never lock the things when I'm here. Oh God. And you guys, you know that I can't do doors on the best times. Okay, it might not be raining now, but it has been like pouring down. And it's cold. I definitely need to wrap up today because I think another thing I might have got like a chill. So, okay. Hopefully most of York is under covers, probably not. But the plan of action is to try Yorkshire Burrito, go to the York Minster, potentially the dungeons. I've just screenshotted a few random places, but our car park is only 10 minutes away from the tour thing, so at least we haven't got a long walk back. But Danny's up, and I can hear the kettle and the thing going. I think he's cooking breakfast. So let's see, what's he doing? I think it's been raining in the night. I think we've got scrambled egg on the go. We've got sausages. I think it's been raining. It's not now though, thank goodness. Right, let's get the fire on, the heating's on. And this is the hard way to better.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do,
well, the rain isn't stopping, guys. It's getting heavier. It's getting heavier. So my lovely outfit that I thought I was going to have for York, I don't think it's going to happen. It's torrential rain out there and it's windy. So I don't know if, even if I have the umbrella, whether the umbrella's going to cut it. So it's a little later. We're going to leave here about 10ish, just gone. It says an hour and 50 to get there, but we're not going to rush and say we've got the whole day there. Dan cooked scrambled egg, as you saw. And then we literally just chilled for about 40 minutes. We was finishing off that couples card game thing. It's actually very fun, very interesting and informative, and some giggles and some hard-hitting questions. We've just got YouTube on. He's listening to some Ben Howard, Noah Khan and James Bay reliving our concert. I am quickly going to jump in the bath. And then I am still going to wear makeup today, guys. I'm still going to make an effort. But I feel the hair might have to go up. But I don't want it in a high ponytail once again. So, I don't know. Dan said he might do a side plait for me. I'm not too sure. Or are we going to just whack it up and then put it in a bun? Of all the days. He said it's kind of good though that it wasn't like this yesterday when we was at the beach, because we really wanted to have the fish and chips by the beach. So definitely wouldn't have been able to do that if it was like this. So we've got no idea what to do for York. We're just going to wing it, guys. Absolutely wing it. I am going to take my bag though today. I don't know if I'm having the Iceland coat or just the umbrella. But I feel like I need to wrap up. Like, I haven't even brought a scarf with me. That's like error 101. So yeah, let's get ready. Put some slap on, jump in the bath quickly. Actually no, I'm going to jump in the shower. We'll get ready and then we will assess the situation outside, because I don't want it to be raining when we're supposed to be having a big adventure day. I don't know, Dan's singing away out there, bless him. Right, let's get ready and let's hit York for the day.
home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends. Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more.
Guys, it's still pouring down, okay? I've gone for this, so I definitely need the umbrella for when we get out. And Dan has his Iceland coat on, looking very handsome as always. And now we've got about an hour and 50 drive. Nice, take it easy, slow. Because we've got all day there. We're going to be there till like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So, ready?
That's right.
Right.
Love here than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why,
it's still pouring down with rain. So I have put the ice and coat over the denim because Dan said to be practical. We've also got the umbrella, and we think some man's just reversed into the back of the plinth. I did park up and then I moved because I couldn't get out the car. The only thing, these car park spaces aren't that wide. Is it me, or like even for my little car, I feel the end ones are a tight squeeze. So we saw a few things in. We are going to get on the road. I don't know if you'll be out on the camera or on the phone because, as I say, it is pouring down. So we shall see. But, oh,
Sorry.
just going to smack me, yeah. Let's get going.
I can't let you go, baby. I just want to tell you that. No, 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 no. Yeah. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care. Cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down, I know I might be headed for teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no. Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I've been looking for a love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar and a cheat too, I just can't quit you now cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby. Cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No, 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 cause I love you, baby. No, 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 no. Can't let you go. Cause I love you, yeah. There was a time I didn't have romance, but after I met you, I felt it was my chance. But nobody tells me good things about you, baby. I'm gonna stay right here, and I don't mean maybe. Yeah. I can't let you go. I can't let you go. Yeah. I can't let you go. Yeah. I can't let you can't tell me to let go, baby. Cause I love you, yeah. Cause I love you, yeah.
You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I've been thinking about you all the time, but that's alright. I'm starting to get used to it, think I'll survive. I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we're wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you, I'm so alone. I met you in the It's kinda quiet in my room right now without you. And I couldn't really make you stay, so what to do? I'm just staring at my walls and talking to myself. Now and then I'll try to laugh, but I'll cry a bit as well. I was never any good at being away from you. I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you, I'm so alone. I met you in the
Everybody had a hard year. Nobody got their pay. What a time for the lonely ones. Thought every dog had its day. What a time for the wicked, the hungry and the brave. Ain't no time left to pretend. The car is on its way. Somebody call the cat in. We don't need another stray. If everybody had an answer, nobody'd have to wait. What a time for the righteous. The hero never came. Ain't nobody out there like us. There ain't no two stones the same. I got you on my shoulder. I'll be alright. We'll settle down when we're older. We'll be alright. Somebody let some air in. It's getting hard to breathe. Won't somebody let some light in? It's getting hard to see. I'll be the great liberator and set somebody free. There's time to talk about it later. Come on, we gotta leave. I'll be alright when I got you there to hold me. I'll be alright. I'd slow down if you told me it'll be alright. What a time for the righteous. The hero never came. Ain't nobody out there like us. Or are we all the same? I'll be alright. 'Cause I got you on my shoulder. I'll be alright. We'll get some rest when we're older. We'll be alright. We'll be alright.
I've been all around the world.
You didn't realise this is actually not just the Castle Museum tour. The old bit we was in before was the old female prison. Now we're in a First World War like gallery and everything like that, and then you actually go over to the prison side. So if you're coming and you can't get to York Castle because the weather's diabolical like it is for us, come into the York Museum Castle tour because there is so much here, and it's like we're feeling like little proper historians. And I said, how maybe 20, 30 years time, you'll have museums like this probably dedicated to the big sea outbreak. And that in essence would be our kind of generation war, fingers crossed, that's the only one that happens. But we're saying as well how war has changed through the years, like how the artillery's changed, how what they use has changed. But yeah, we're really enjoying it.
Every city, every place, always been a restless girl, but now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. Longing for you, pick up the phone, catching a flight, I'm coming home, back to the place I've always known. Home, home, seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. You were only like a friend, till we met the other day. Didn't want the night to end, and now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. You're stuck inside my mind, deep inside my mind. I think that now's the time. Longing for you, pick up the phone, catching a flight, I'm coming home, back to the place I've always known. Home, home, seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm counting hours, minutes, seconds, faster, hurry, make it happen. Before we know it, I'll be on my way home.
My name is Thomas Ward.
Yeah, we're chilling, I just, you and I, every crazy summer night. Baby, I am coming home. I'm coming home. Longing for you, pick up the phone, catching a flight, I'm coming home, back to the place I've always known. Home, home, seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
I bet you don't even know my name, but that's okay, I can't blame you. You've got better things to worry about, like kissing strangers when you go out, spending time with all your friends. Wish I had the guts to ask you out sometime.
Guys, we're out. Got a little bit of the gift shop. That was really fun. What did you think?
Oh, it was very educational.
It was a lot more. I thought it was just going to be the castle, but it weren't. It took us into Georgian times. It took us into the swinging 60s.
It's amazing
The
to
wall.
think that it was a prison.
Oh God. A little bit like, yeah, it used to be the prison, and it was all because that man, Dr. Kirk, had the vision, and he wanted to create his own little Georgian empire town. Now, Dan's hungry, so I said, oh, okay, we'll find. Dan apparently has found something. You know where we're going? No, okay. We're going to sort ourselves out for some snack because, oh my God, it's 10 to 3. We've been in there over 2 hours.
No wonder I'm hungry.
Yeah, let's get some.
I know this could never be, but if I am allowed to dream, and it was you and me, then I would laugh with you all night, take my chance and hold you close, and I'd follow you back home. If I could be somebody I would never let you go. Maybe I could be your stranger. One too many and strobing lights, yet I can spot you in this crowd. Am I staring way too obvious? What if I gathered all my confidence? Could I walk right up to you, be the stranger you've been looking for? No, I know this could never be, but I'm still allowed to dream. And if it was you and me, then I would laugh with you all night. Take my chance and hold you close, and I'll follow you back home. If I could be somebody else, I would be your Romeo, and I would never let you go. Maybe I could be your staring in the mirror, you act like a loser. Be the best you can and just give it a try. I'm walking towards you, my legs are shaking. I'm in double speed and my heart is racing. I'm doing the best I can, just give it.
So, we've just gone into the shop that shall not be named, and I've picked up butterbeer to see if it is actually butterbeer. I'm not going to be happy if it's not. So, shall we try? Do you reckon I can open this one-handed?
Yeah.
We found where we need to go for the ghost tour tonight, so that's fine. This is kind of the bit we walked in, ain't it? Because there's Roxy the ballroom.
Where?
Just down there.
Is that where we walked in?
Mmm!
Yeah?
That's proper butterbeer.
I can't wait for the afternoon to just go and...
I need to redo my lipstick as well, guys. It's not a bit of you, is it?
Yummy.
I love it. Right. I don't know. What's the time now?
I reckon it's going to be about
4-ish?
5.
We've got to be at the tour for 7:45.
20 past. 4 past 4.
4:15. So we've got maybe 4:15, about 3.5 hours. So what can we do for 3.5 hours?
Walk around.
And now you laugh with me all night. Took my chance and held you close, and I followed you back home. No need to be somebody else. I can be your Romeo, and I will never let you go. Somebody ought to come along and let you down, so you could see my side and how it feels to hit the ground. How can you say that nothing's different, that we should pick up the pieces? Somebody ought to come along and let you down. If you still wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go. Hope somebody will break your heart and leave you crying on the floor. You let me down, I won't do this all again. Even if I try, I can't forget it. If you still wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go. Somebody said it should be easy to forgive. We all make mistakes.
Hello. I don't know if you can hear me because it's a little windy. But look, I'm at the York Cathedral, which is now closed. But there is a thing of Queenie in there. We come by earlier. But as you know, we're having the ghost tour, which is not until 8 o'clock tonight. So we've been finding our way around. We went to the most haunted inn. We then detoured to Yo Sushi. And then now we're just having a little walk around. I think we've got about half an hour to kill before we go to the place for the tour. Very, very excited. I also picked up butterbeer, which you would have seen. That's gone down a tree. Dan said he didn't like it, but he has been partaking in a little bit. It's not too bad. It's a little chilly. I think definitely good that I've got 2 layers of coats on. The tour is an hour and a half, and then after that I think we should get to the bar like to 10ish. Hopefully be back to the lodge by like 11:30. He said tomorrow's going to be a chill day. I don't know if we're going to go for a hike. We might go into Transilvania and then make use of the hot tub tomorrow. Hot tub, and then we might go out for a little bit of food or just snack and use it. I actually need to email them because they said that we've got breakfast included, but I wonder if we can have that Friday before we check out. So yeah, that is the plan there. I keep getting emails from the solicitors and I'm like, you know what? I am on holiday, so I'm not dealing with the solicitors right about now. And then what we will have to do is go through with like all the house side and bits and bobs because things are slowly taking a turn. And then when I don't quite understand the process of it, to be honest guys, it's like, it's something that I'm very much not in control of. Like I don't know what's going on, I don't know what I've got to do, where I've got to be, so who knows. So I'm just taking it a day at a time with the house, seeing what happens, if it goes ahead, if it doesn't. I've got a lot of things having to think about, so yeah, I don't know. So I'm not dealing with it too long now. I just want to have a nice weekend. So yeah, the plan is I'm just going to live quickly, and then we'll be on our way to the ghost tour, the spooky ghost tour. We might actually be doing 2 because I was catching up with Brogan and they might be booking their Edinburgh ghost tour. So yeah, we'll see, who knows. So probably in the next bit you'll see maybe clips from the ghost tour and then probably a catch up once we work about the cabin. But if it wasn't raining we would have done the Minster, gone up the steps, but it was raining today, so I said we definitely could come back. We saw the 24/7 Christmas shop here, like Christmas shop all year round. Brogan told me about it, the Nutcracker. I really want to get booked one down, so I don't. He said we'll come back at Christmas. So we're going to come back at Christmas and hopefully do the Christmas parties and then go to the Christmas shops. Let's see how that goes. But for now, I think he's done. We're going to start walking around and then you'll see us on the ghost tour.
And no one lives without sin. But why'd you have to break my heart? I wasn't ready to let you go yet. And now you're standing at my door, thinking that I'm gonna let you in. But if you wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go. Hope somebody will break your heart, so you could feel this pain and know what it's like to be left out in the cold. Standing by yourself, no one to hold. If you still wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go. If you still wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go. somebody will break your heart, so you could feel my pain and know what it's like to be left out in the cold, standing by yourself, no one to hold. If you still wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go. You should have never let me go.
Guys, can you hear that? We're not going on a hike today. To say I don't think the Iceland coats would last is a big statement, because our Iceland coats are amazing, but this has not eased up. I'm going to say, what, for 2 hours?
Easy.
And this is worse than it was yesterday.
I'm glad we went to York yesterday, not today.
Yeah, at least it was dry when we come out of the museum yesterday. It was dry, and it only started to rain a little bit towards the end of the tour, which you would have seen yesterday. We got back about 20 past 11. It started to rain for like the first part of the drive back, and then it was okay, so it wasn't too bad. But today is just
miserable out there, isn't it?
But I said I like days like this because it's so relaxing hearing it, I think, on the cabin, and I like watching it on the decking. So heating is on. I don't even know if we'll be able to like run to the jacuzzi at the moment.
What about that? I'll get wet, because you're only going to get wet again.
Maybe definitely the sauna. I don't know what we're doing for dinner or anything like that tonight, because today is now going to be a day in. I'm going to do a fat off fry up to use all the bits and bobs out. I just realised, I was like, I didn't get a tin of beans, I didn't get an onion or mushroom or tomatoes. We're going to have to make do what we get. So I'm thinking use the sausages and bacon. I'm going to do scrambled egg and fried egg. And then a ton of toast. And then we can make sandwiches or however we do it. We've got plenty of juices and coffees and teas.
Whatever we don't use it, we definitely take home, don't worry.
Oh, I'm planning on using all that bacon and sausage.
Okay.
And then Dan wants to finish his book. So I think today could literally be a very chill, almost like a recharge day, where Dan will read his book, I'll read a bit of mine, I'll do like a little bit of editing. I need to film the confessions, that'll be funny for us to do.
Okay.
And then dinner. I mean, if it's like this, you've still got to go and get the pizza from the thing, so...
What, just bring it here? Do they not do delivery?
No.
What type of pizza place does not do delivery service?
So it's either that or we do loads of snacks. Where's all the snacks gone? That was on... Oh.
Because it was draining.
And then as you can see, Dan has like put on more YouTube of me. I was like...
I like watching it, leave me alone.
He's had the Iceland vlog on this morning, he's now got the Disney vlog on. But I'm thinking if we do breakfast, I'm going to bring the laptop in and maybe we'll put one of them, my lover, my stalker, my killer.
Oh, okay.
But I'm really funny, guys. I don't like connecting my accounts to TV, so I'll probably just put it on the laptop.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of room on the table. So, yes, I've already had a glass of Baileys this morning because I think I'm not driving. Dan was like, it's a tad early. I think it was about 9:30. I was like, meh, I'm not driving. We'll use the rest of the bottle up.
It's what it is. That's
Today can be our day. Has it?
Yeah. The Baileys went not yesterday, the day before. And
Within
so,
2 days?
Yeah. And then you've got the...
I mean, we've still got all the rums. I mean, if today's the day that we're going to be experimenting, today will be the day.
That one's gone.
Oh, the Cosmopolitan. There'll only be a little bit of pina colada left. So, I mean, today could be very eventful. When I have to do my reading confessions, I always normally do like to have a glass of alcoholic beverage.
I think I'll have more than one there. But I can imagine just a few in and involved all the...
And then we'll have to walk to go and get the pizza if we have pizza tonight.
As long as... Sorry.
But yeah, so that is going to be the plan of action now. It's 10:15 just gone. I'm going to start whacking the stuff on for breakfast. And then we'll watch My Love and My Stalker, My Killer. What a lovely, fun-hearted thing we're going to watch. And then it might just be chilling in bed, reading.
Yeah.
Then I won't put slap on for the video, but I'll make myself look a bit more presentable. We'll put the robe on. We always do a confessions video in the robe. And I don't know where to have it. Do I have it in the bedroom or do I have it, do the confessions in front of the fireplace?
That's a good shot.
But yeah, today is, I think, a very much needed recharge day because we've been doing a lot of steps.
Yeah. What did we hit?
26,000 on Tuesday and 20-odd thousand. Oh, I didn't even check my steps yesterday. Is this where
Oh no.
mine says more than yours and you say that my phone's broke again?
Yeah, well, we do know it's a little bit on the wonk. What did I get?
So, what was it? Well, hold on a minute, it's proper jumped me back the day. So,
19,700.
19,206.
See, my phone's broken.
Because yours is saying more. So, like, in the space of 2 days, we've done about 45,000 steps. So, I think we need to...
Just, we know we are doing exactly the same amount of walking. We're arm in arm, for God's sake. So, we're in and around the...
We've been doing walking equivalent of like what we do in London when we go out exploring.
But that's like, this is day, then the next day, where London
will be the Saturday or the Sunday and we're done.
Yeah.
So yes, we've done a lot of steps. My PT will be like, you've been eating that food. I actually haven't been eating badly.
Oh, I have.
I haven't been snacking too much.
What did we have yesterday?
We had the Yorkshire pudding wrap, which was very good. I'll give it that.
It was good. I think the thing that sort of, the icing on the cake was that they toasted it.
Yes, that's a big thing. You need to toast it. However, guys, I'm still going to say that my Yorkshire wrap's better.
You don't even have to say that. It's hands down. The thing is, people sitting there going to be like, oh, you're just being biased. No. No,
mine's a fresh Yorkshire. It's the only thing they let them down with the ready-made, because Yorkshires are not that perfectly circular.
I'll give them that. I don't think that was ready-made. Because with the ready-made ones, on the edges, that they're crusty. So when we went to, was it the lakeside one?
That was dog.
As she bent it over, it snapped in more than one place. So you're like, okay. And then when you have the Walkwood smash, you're like, no.
See, that was the only thing. The Yorkshire Co one didn't have any potato in it.
No. I think once again they was added extras.
Winter Wonderland, that was on par with Winter Wonderland, but Winter Wonderland just topped it because they had mash in it. I still like me roast potatoes.
See, I think that's it. I think if you used to do the roast potatoes, but sort of squidge them down.
Oh, I would just do little bits like what we've done in our one.
It gives it just that little bit of crunch, just that little bit of texture.
Because we didn't eat a lot yesterday. We had that. Then we went into the most haunted inn for a drink. Dan had a dark fruit cider, navy rum and coke. I'm really enjoying Old Navy rum now, guys. Then we went Yo Sushi. And we didn't indulge. We had like a few little plates between us. That was nice. Oh yeah, and then we got a traditional Cornish pasty, even though we're not in Cornwall, but...
Yeah, but to be fair, it was coming like shop closing, so...
Yeah.
It was like, well...
Dan went through half a bag of cinder toffee, which is, if you don't know what cinder toffee is, it's basically like honeycomb pieces. Is there much of that left?
It's about half bag.
But we haven't been like pigging out, which was like quite good. I feel like today will be the pig out day.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, we could for dinner if we didn't want pizza, or we could get a pizza and then we've still got milk cookies. We've got pancakes we can do.
Crisps with, did we have any more dip left?
No. Did I leave a little bit of the salsa? I thought I used it all.
No, it's all right.
I'm still thinking you've got Nicky Knacks, you've got pork
pastries.
scratchings, or Dan's still got his pastries from Costco.
Oh, no, sorry. Oh, we still got cookies in here.
Oh, and there's cheese. I could do cheese on toast for breakfast.
Oh, a little bit left in there.
Right.
Juices.
This is how it's going to go, okay, guys?
Cherries.
Oh, yeah, we've got fruit for the cocktails that we haven't actually put in.
We'll do them today.
Yeah, we'll do that today. So I'm thinking sausages in the oven. Because the only thing, guys, the Aldi sausages don't cook well on the fryer. On the grill, hob.
When I done them yesterday, they were sort of burnt the outside, and they were
They're really
still
squidgy in the middle.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking sausages in the oven, bacon on the hob, fried eggs, scrambled egg, decent toast, but then I'm also gonna do some toast with cheese on. So we've got a cheese on toast alternative. Right, let's get cooking because I'm actually starting to get hungry. But guys, like literally, just listen to it. I want to open the door because I love. Is it open? Oh God, guys, you know I'm useless at doors like this. Oh God, done it. Let's go to the countryside, they say.
Giving up your dreams to your silly demons. We're diamonds in the dust, so why can't you see it? Keep getting under your thick skin, trying on not building a nest in your weaknesses. Swimming around in your bloodstream, can't make it stop.
It's a lot later, guys. When I say we've had a chill day, we've had a chill day. We had breakfast, you would have seen. We didn't end up watching My Love and My Stalker, My Killer. We might watch that later. We watched a thing with James McAvoy called My Son on Netflix. That was really good. We watched that, then we kind of fell in and out of sleep. So I think me and Dan were just a little bit run down. And it's always the way at the end of a holiday or like a break. It's just like meh, the realization of home time tomorrow. So I think what I'm going to do now is 4 o'clock. So I've just finished editing tomorrow's video, gone through my emails and all of that jazz. I'm going to jump in the bath. The rain has started once again, so that's that. I think maybe have a bath, come out, I'll film the confessions. We'll decide where to do that, maybe in front of the fire or... Normally we do it on the bed in the robe, but maybe change it somewhere. And then do that. Probably just going to be snacky bits tonight. And then, are you fancying a bit of hot tub and sauna tonight? Or, yeah? We'll make the most of it for the last night. And, oh, maybe we'll play Cards Against Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. So I am going to run a lovely bubble bath. We've currently got Jamaica still on. And I don't know if you can see just there. Dan's got his snooty out. He said he was bringing it away with him, and he did indeed. So, bath time, film, and then maybe some card games, and then we'll go in the hot tub and sauna tonight. But yeah, today has definitely been a chill day. I feel very like washed out. Dan said I looked deflated earlier, like we were so knackered, just like phew. But breakfast was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was thick. Breakfast was lovely.
We just used everything and anything up. So yeah, be a snacky picky dinner I think tonight, and then maybe find somewhere for breakfast tomorrow. But I'm not going to rib rabbit. I'm going to jump in a bath and have a long soak. Well, I say long soak. Can't be a long soak because I need to get out of a film. But yeah, last day of... Oh, now we're just watching my rum tasting. My favourite.
Getting under your feet.
over. I didn't check in much last night because, you know, I've not been well and Dan isn't well now. So last night we literally just cuddled, sweated each other's germs out, and yeah, he's a little poorly this morning. So we wasn't up to anything much yesterday. We literally, you would have seen, just watched in between us. This morning we woke up. I think we're going to try and get him an appointment. I think he might have a slight chest infection because he's got a fever, which is so hot to touch. He's like a little mini radiator. So I'm going to get some petrol. Oh God, get petrol, go home, jump into bed, sweat it out, and hopefully get him on the mend. Plenty of tea, honey, lemon, whiskey, all the good stuff. I'll do a little haul when I get back because, of course, I picked a few little things up in the gift shop. But Moonlight Spa, you have been a blast. I mean, it's definitely going to be weird not waking up to just the quietness. But yeah, I think apart from getting ill, we've had a good time. And yeah, this is the end of it. The car is lovely and warm.
Ready?
Yeah. Off we go home. So I say, I'll do a little haul when I get back to show you. But yeah. Your first log cabin experience?
It was wonderful.
Yeah, I'm just poorly. We'll get back, we'll get better, okay? Right, time to head home, guys. Hello. Oh, sorry guys, it's actually about a week later and I was like, I need to show you guys what I got. As you would have seen at the end of when we come back from the log cabin, I wasn't feeling the greatest and Dan was actually really poorly for about a week after. He's on the mend now. He's just got a really gruff voice still. So I was like, I can't end off the vlog and not show you what I bought. You're probably thinking, Shan, it's only one bag. But I wanted to try and be a little bit more adult-like. Unfortunately, we couldn't find any farm shops or actual like big garden centres near us. So I thought this time we'd done a little bit of something different. We didn't get into the distillery. It was fully booked. But, oh, before you pop off for dinner, what was your log cabin experience like? Your first one?
Apart from being ill the last day and the journey home, it was lovely to be somewhere completely different and to be able to use the facilities the way we did as well. That was really cool.
Would you go back on a log cabin?
Yeah, definitely.
That was his first log cabin.
Definitely.
I think you like the fact we had a sauna. I feel like now, for me, the stipulation is I have to have a bath. I feel like Dan's is going to be, it has to have the sauna.
I'm not really too bothered about the sauna. I'd rather... No, I'm not fussed about it.
It was a nice little perk.
Oh, of course. I'm not going to turn around and say no. But yeah, it was nice getting in that.
Different.
Yeah.
Going to like an old school seaside.
And I'll tell you what I did like.
What's that?
You literally press the buttons and they start, and the jacuzzi started instead of having to pipe it full of wood trying to get it to
we done a shepherd's hut and it was a manual hot tub, which you put the logs in, but if you get carried away with the logs, it can get quite hot to the point of scalding, and the fact that the next morning we woke up and it was still steaming. Yeah,
but trial and error. It was our first experience.
The only thing, it wasn't the proper log burner in there, was it? That was because we saw all the wood chopped and we thought, oh, and it was just a electric one.
We felt cheated.
Dan was really looking forward to having the log burner.
But obviously, safety reasons makes a hell of a lot of sense.
I don't think they're going to be letting people be in a log cabin with live wood and fire.
We'd be alright. We're professionals.
Well, as glad as you enjoyed it. I'm now going to do my little mini haul.
You have a lovely time.
Yeah. So, as you would have seen, I got a few little bits. Oh, I thought you said sorry. We got a few little bits when we was at Cleethorpes and everything like that. I'm literally, because everything has just been chucked in here. What have I even got? I've got the receipt for when we got the nugs. Because we had to have nugs the first night, didn't we? So these were from the York Castle. Now, when we go back again, we're going to go to the York Minster, which is like the cathedral, and do the steps that Brogan and Liam done. But we went to the York Castle Museum, and obviously I have to get postcards. And do you think I could decide which postcard I needed? No, so I got all 3. And these were like £1.20 each, which I think for postcards like between £1, £1.50. If they start hitting the £2, I'm like, that's where I have to like kind of restrain it. But I like this. So we got the York Castle Museum one, which was the York Prison. So we had that little one. Then I picked one up which was of the Georgian Street that we went down with all like the little huts and all the shops in there. And then this one is kind of a mixture. This is from the outside and a few of the little setups that was in the museum. So you know me, these will of course go in the big memory box, which I'm going to try and make a conscious decision this year, guys, to actually start my scrapbooking. I feel this year when I'm off at Christmas, I mean, I say Christmas, I'll probably be here before we know it, the scary thing, but I do actually want to try and somehow start my scrapbooking. Right, this is, I feel, what did I get in here? I feel these are the bits I got when I went to Cleethorpes, because I've got a little, yes it is. Look at this. Oh no, it isn't. This was the bits I got from Grimsby Fishing Heritage Centre. You know me, guys, I can't not get a pen. And again, in this gift shop, I think I come out and I said, like, I'd only spent a tenner. And the programme was like a £5. So I was like, okay. The postcards here were a little bit smaller. And I think these were about 75p, I want to say. I picked up one that just says the Grimsby Fishing Heritage Centre, because obviously that was where we went. And then I picked up one which was the big boat that was docked outside that you guys would have seen. So again, all of these, they go in the memory box. And I'm just trying to find out how I want to do my scrapbooks, because I know I'm going to be very finicky. And then I knew that I had some postcards of Cleethorpes here, and I really like this because it was kind of old school versus new school, and it was actually 150 years last year. So 150 years of Cleethorpes. I kept calling it Cleethorpes here. So this is kind of like a bit of a modern one. And what I really liked about this is you had a little like brief description on the back. Cleethorpes Pier opened on the 4th of August 1873, a bank holiday. Nearly 3,000 visitors paid an admission fee to walk along the pier's new deck. Learn about Cleethorpes Pier history and how we're celebrating 150th year at Discover Northeast Lincolnshire.co.uk/pier. And then I got one which was kind of like when I originally think it opened. So yeah, I love a good postcard, guys. Don't shout at me. You probably will shout at me, but please don't. And then we got a magnet. So I do think magnets are going to be our thing as well. Whenever we go, me and Dan will try and pick up something. And a magnet just seems to be something, apart from photos and postcards, magnets are something we can have, like, say, on the fridge. Obviously, that's where a magnet goes. And it's just little reminders. So, again, we picked up this one. And this is, of course, of the boat. Because the boat was a big part of the Heritage Centre. I mean, I've probably got more receipts than anything in it, guys. I have to keep them. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing or what I'm getting. I actually got a lot of receipts. Oopsie. But I like that. I like keeping receipts because also I like to see how prices change. You know what I mean? And oh, this was the Grimsby Heritage brochure, little souvenir. This was a £5. So as I say, half of it was actually what I bought, and it just shows you a little bit more inside and talks about like the Vikings and everything like that, which we love a bit of Vikings. And then oh, there we are. You get like the ins and outs of a boat. Do I ever sit and read through and go through my souvenir brochures, guys? Not really. But I like to have it as a little memento. And I think what I might do, I don't, see this is the thing. If anyone does scrapbooking or anything, let me know. I don't know whether to keep my books like this, because I've got loads like Disney on Ice when me and Mum have had shows, or like take, if I'm not going to keep the whole book, take bits out, like cut pieces out and stick them in the scrapbook. Let me know what you think I should do with like all my souvenir books, because yeah, I don't know whether I want to. Oh my god, I chucked that and I had a pen in there. I've got another pen. That'll be for Mum or Dada. Yeah, I don't know whether to keep them as they are in the book or cut bits and bobs out. Let me know down below what you think. What's this? More receipts. It's just receipts upon receipts, guys. And then, oh, I popped in just to get the butterbeer, but the pencil kind of slipped into my basket. The shop that must not be named. And it was only a pencil, so I was like, you know what? I need to get that. So that's gone in my little collection. And then I got a York Castle Museum pen. You know me, pens. Well, I like a lot of everything. Pens, pencils, magnets, the whole shebang. And this one is the York Castle Museum pen. Another pen. So as I say, between Mum and Dada, they've got a pen each. They'll be like, really? I'll be like, yeah. Oh, got more receipts. More receipts and more receipts. This is all more receipts, isn't it? Oh, look. And also, I like to keep stuff like this. This was our little admission brochure into the Grimsby Centre. And again, guess what? It's got a receipt in there, guys. Right. Now we're starting to get onto it. Oh, no, there's another pen. This was £2.45. This is a little wooden Cleethorpes pen that we got from the little like calf bit at the end of the pier where we had obviously the scone. Dan had his latte, I had my hot chocolate. Of course I got a detour up there, and this is actually probably where most of the stuff come from because the gift shop up there was absolutely lovely. Oh look, I also got another magnet. I got the York Castle magnet. You're probably sitting there screaming at the TV being like, Shannon, pens, magnets, postcards, you guys know me. So when we went to Cleethorpes, I did get a few little bits and bobs in there. I got a little book of crystals. Now this was $6.99, which I didn't think was too bad at all. And you guys know I definitely am trying to get into the manifestation and little book of crystal side. And I just thought I really, really liked it. I can't lie, guys. These are books that can go alongside my other little ones of manifestation. I've got chakras, learning the crystals. But I just saw it and I thought, you know what? I also like to collect quirky books from when we go out to places, whether that be, normally it's a cookbook or a travel book. But I thought something like this, I'll look at and I'll be like, oh, we was at Cleethorpes. And a lot of you will probably think, you ain't going to remember that you got that when you went away. I do. I actually remember quite a lot of my stuff, where I got them and what I done and where I was. And that's how I like it. What's this? Oh, also what I do is I pick up cards from local artists. So when we go to shops or like exhibitions, if there's cards, me and Dan always pick them up because we love to go through and check them out online, because I definitely think whenever we move out, art is going to be a big thing, whether that be paintings, canvases, sculptures, decorations. I definitely think that will be a big part for us, you know. I got myself a little bookmark, which I'm absolutely thrilled about, because it's not going to really fit the vibe of the book that I'm reading this month, but I do think it will be great for a few of the little paperbacks. So this was £2.50, and again by a local artist, Joe Maltby Art, and it says drink tea, read books and be happy. And it's a little aluminium one, so it's kind of like a steel bookmark. You know what aluminium is, guys. And it's got a little tassel on the back. They had loads of designs of these, but again I thought, you know what, we'll just stick with the one. Now this mug was $4.99, and as soon as I saw it I was like, I need that, I need that. And it's it says, I'll get over it, I just need to be dramatic first. Look at that, it's little dramatic pig. And I thought that just sums me up. I get over a lot of stuff in life, guys, but like, let me have my moment. And I thought for $4.99, you know that's good for a mug. You're not getting a mug down here for less than like 15 quid half the time. And then, oh, we got our, now this is a good souvenir guidebook for the York Castle Museum. This is actually a little bit more meatier. It's got a few more bits and bobs in, as I say, the swinging 60s and everything there with it. And also on the back you have a little map of the Castle Museum. So if you ever wanted to go back or show someone the exhibition, love this. Love myself a little tour guide book. And then, oh, these, fabulous. So this is all what I got at Cleethorpes. And I think if we definitely go back, the crystal section at Cleethorpes was amazing. I got all of these little crystals, guys, for £1.50. All of these crystals, and that was why I wanted the crystal book, because I wanted to like link them with that, and obviously they can go with my ones that I got when I was at Stratford and my little egg there. But I did get, I feel like they could be in this one, I got some little crystal mushrooms. Now that probably don't sound the greatest, but they was crystals in the shape of a mushroom, and I just thought, oh my god, how unique and how fabulous for autumn. And as I say, I don't know if it's because people say, oh, when you go up north everything's cheaper, but genuinely the crystal stuff, the prices were phenomenal, and I could have really got carried away and I could have bought Easter wreaths and everything, but I thought, no, whenever I move I also do want to have like a proper little setup for like crystals, maybe just to make it look nice, but I definitely want to have something to kind of just sit and chill by, you know. So I got these little crystal mushrooms. Look at them, guys. And these were £1.50 each. You're probably thinking, you're never going to use them. And also, Shane, you've got all these crystals. Do you even know what they are? I know what the pink one is. I know that that's rose quartz. Okay? I know one. But I've got my little book here to help me. And it will tell me what the rest are. And then I got a few other little bits and bobs. Let me have a look. What was this? This was £2. Oh, this was the little magnet we got for Cleethorpes, which was the seagulls, because as you will know from the vlog, the seagulls started to like circle when we was having our fish and chips. So I just thought it was a little funny one. And then I got this, which again was by a local artist, and oh my god, talented. This was £6, I believe. Look at this. It's like the resin art, but it looks like the beach. And I just absolutely love that. And again, this is what I mean. I think art's going to be a big part. I don't know whether to have it as like a little dish or put it out of the way. I'm not too sure yet, guys. But they had loads of these. They had the words in the resin art. They had big ones. They had it shaped. But I just like this because it looked more like the sea. Like the little bit of sand. And so there wasn't really sand much for us to walk out on. But yeah, I did like that. So I did get a little haul. As I say, there wasn't really many farm shops or big garden centres that we could find. Let us know though, as I say, because it was Lincolnshire. I kept getting confused. Lincolnshire. If you're in that area or you know any big garden centres and big farm shops, guys, you know your girl loves a big farm shop. And also, what is the best distillery around that area? We saw a few, but they was all booked up pretty much in advance. Let us know, because it wasn't too far a journey for us. And I think from work, we could do a 3.5 hour journey on a Friday and maybe have a weekend up still in there. So yes, please do let me know down below if you are in that area. But guys, that is 2024's log cabin done. Will we have any more this year? I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen? I do know that we're going to be having travel vlogs for St. Lucia in September, but are we going to have any maybe little more sporadic, spontaneous trips away? I'm not too sure, but you know if we do, you will be along for the ride. As I'm filming this as well, we actually done the Jack the Ripper tour at the weekend, and I know a lot of you guys wanted me to film it. I actually wasn't allowed to film it, so it would have been a boring thing because I wasn't allowed to film anything, but that was really good. If you're in London, I highly recommend that. Me and Dan are very fascinated, to say the least. But yes, guys, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below and leave me a comment. What was your favourite part of the vlog? Please do let me know. What do you think of the cabin? What did you think of the area? Is there anything in York that you think we should do? Maybe into Lincoln, because Lincoln was another town that was near us. Let me know down below, because we definitely feel there's a lot of the north that we want to discover, and whether that be driving, train, fly, whatever, we want to just explore it all. But yes, I am now going to put pretty much all the receipts back in, because it's more receipts, ain't it? I'm going to sort out dinner, and I shall see you. When will I see you? Probably on my normal upload days, because I actually don't know when this is going up, guys. So make sure you got your bell turned on, and yes, take care, stay safe as always, and I will see you in the next one, whenever that may be. Bye, guys.